My husband tried to humiliate me by buying a black sports bra as a prank, so I wore it out of spite until he threw it away, and I finally asked for a divorce. Plus one update. I posted this on AITA yesterday, but it got deleted for some reason. I'm 35 and he's 29. He bought me a sports bra and bottoms that he saw on an Insta model and thought they'd suit me. The shorts are pretty much thongs, but I love the bra as it was very supportive and wore it to the gym. When I got back, he asked if anyone said anything about my sports bra, if anyone looked. I said no, people do look in the gym, but I always say no when he asks as he's a bit jealous, and he seemed disappointed. When I asked why, he started laughing and said the logo on the sports bra black is a porn company that specializes in interracial porn. I didn't really get the prank as I don't think many people would know that, but it annoyed me. He tried to humiliate me and I said, bit ironic you sent me outside in that when you got upset finding out I'd been with black men. This caused a big argument, and since then I've worn this sports bra every time I've been to the gym or out on runs out of spite. I even out the bottoms on under my shorts and make sure the waistband sticks out with black road all around it. I've even thought about posting a pic of myself on Instagram wearing it and going to his friend's barbecue on Sunday wearing it. Should I carry on this petty revenge or stop? Editor's note: Oop has posted the same, now deleted, original post onto the AITA subreddit prior to this one. I'm adding relevant comments from the sub for more context. Relevant comments. Commenter 1, no you're not like why men think it's okay to use that against us, like sorry we don't see people by just appearance SMH. Oop, it nearly split us up when he first reacted to it as I found it racist, but he told me he just watched too much porn when he was younger and he was insecure. Can't be that insecure if he's sending me out in porn-related sportswear. Commenter 2, your boyfriend is weird. Not the a hole, I'd be annoyed and creeped out. Oop, I was honestly very annoyed and that's why I've kept wearing it to annoy him. Commenter 3, you're NTA for wearing the clothes he gave you hoping you'd wear. But you're in a Cold War and not sure this relationship has any chance of going anywhere healthy, so OODA to yourself if you don't make a change. Oop, I'll be honest, me stooping to his level has me questioning myself and this relationship. Commenter 4, if this type of thing is normal in your relationship, I suspect you may have bigger issues. Have a look at this quiz, if nothing else than for shits and giggles. Personally, I'd be infuriated that my partner decided to actively try humiliate me. I'd also be upset at them policing and restricting what I wear and places I go, never mind feeling alone and sad over not being able to trust that we can talk about it without there being a fight. Remember, it's only a joke and a prank if everyone's laughing. People laughing at you while you're upset isn't a joke or a prank, that's just plain bullying. Oop, everything you've said is true, pensive face emoji. Commenter 5, nah, but you'd to yourself if you stayed with a man who controls what you wear and makes you change gyms because he is insecure. Oop, he tried to make me change gym. No chance I was changing. Oops, location. Oop, we aren't in America. Commenter 6, this man is your Yolanda. You were doomed from the day he darkened your doorstep. This is borderline racism. He is getting off on embarrassing you. He intended to humiliate you? It is that deep. Oop, he said he wasn't trying to embarrass me, but I don't see how he isn't trying to embarrass me. Why is Oop's husband still upset with her? Oop, I've asked him all this and he just keeps saying it was a joke. So I said, well, is the joke not still running if I keep wearing it? Why is it different now I'm in on the joke? And he'll just say it's not the same. Oop on the sport bra. Oop, I like how supportive the bra is though, lol. I've spent hundreds on sports bras in the past as I'm 32DD, so it's hard to find something that holds them down and stops them hurting, and this sports bra is the best I've ever had. Update, 1.5 months later. Posted this about a month and a half ago, so thought I'd update. I didn't end up posting it on Instagram or wearing it to the barbecue. I mentioned wearing it to because he threw them away when I went out and left them on the radiator to dry. I'll be honest, I wouldn't have dared anyway, but I went to put the bra on under my t-shirt to go for a run and couldn't find it anywhere. I asked him if he'd seen it and he said he bought them so he can do what he wants with them, and he threw them in a public bin so I wouldn't find them. I was so angry. They were mine, not his, and while I didn't care about the bottoms, the bra was very supportive. I was just thinking about taking his PS5 that I bought and binning it to prove a point, but then I took a breath, went for a walk, returned a couple of hours later and told him I want a divorce. Being the idiot he is, he said what? Over a bra? Not realizing it was a buildup of the way he was acting before all that. I reeled off a list of stuff, trying to humiliate me with the prank in the first place, calling me saggy tits in front of his friends all the time, being jealous and possessive, belittling my hobbies and things I do for fun, constantly talking about women like shit and a few other things. All he would say was, well, why didn't you divorce me when that happened? To every point, which was annoying. His only defense was the saggy tit one when he said they've seen your tits and liked them, so it's only a joke. He did ask years ago if he could show them a pic and I said yes. I moved out that day and said I'd continue to pay my half of the rent until the contract is up at the end of January. I went to stay at a hotel for a couple of nights before one of my brother's friends said I could stay in one of his empty properties, and I'm still here now. I actually really like it and think I'll stay here for good. He still messages a lot, a mix between asking me back and trying to make jealous, but I ignore him. I've spoke to a lawyer and started the divorce, but she said it'll probably take around a year. Sorry the update wasn't much fun, but it's what it is for now. If anyone's interested when I start having a fun life again, I'll let you know lol. Me and a friend are going to Amsterdam next week, so that should be fun. Relevant comments. Commenter 1, I find it odd you married an idiot and put up with his borderline abuse for years and then all of a sudden grew a spine after a Reddit post. Oop, I think it was the fact he wanted to publicly humiliate me and then his reaction when it didn't work. That plus the fact in the last month or so he also forced me to change gyms, and a bit of extra confidence from going to the gym made me realize. Commenter 2, speak to the landlord, see if you can get your name off the lease so you don't have to pay for somewhere you don't live. You are paying for him to have the whole place to himself. Oop, I've told the landlord I've moved out, so anything that happens is on my ex. Commenter 3, good for you for leaving. A partner is supposed to uplift you, not humiliate or mock you. Honestly, wearing the activewear was such a power move and I'm here for it. Wish you the best in your new life. Oop, I just wish I dared wear the whole outfit now lol.